Right, Dreddy says ENGWE EP-2 3.0 boost. This video is a sort of overall how I've got on with it after over 350 miles in just under 2 weeks, because I do delivery work. So quite enjoy it, a bit of exercise, brings in money to buy a few more toys. Let's get straight into it. Suspension, pretty straightforward. You can lock it. You should be able to lock it. Oh, well, have we found another problem with it? 300 miles in. Oh, yeah, can't have any pressure on it to lock it off. And I think this is preload, but it doesn't seem to make too much difference. There's no oil. Slight scoring there, so there's some gravel got in there. They are cheap forks. It is still a relatively budget e-bike, but off curbs, yeah, that's fine. No rear suspension on the EP-2 3.0, but the seat does have a bit of spring in it. Also, you've got your knees. So I don't mind it. I don't mind it being a reasonably hard tail. Does the job. And no customer complaints from me jumping off curbs. Speed test. So it's unlocked. Minimum effort. Hit the boost. Slightly uphill. Bit more effort. 18. That's what it's like uphill. It's all right. Still very minimal effort. Let's have a look at the app. Let's have a look at the app. There we go. And that should show Bluetooth on there when I pair the bike. It's hidden right down there. There we go. Okay, Bluetooth on. No lock. It's now reset my clocks to kilometers an hour. And that's all you get, really. Light on and off. You can change the settings, but you've got that there. And it will just give you basic stats. There is an overview. I haven't got it running. I haven't had it running all day, but I think it shows overall e-bike information. No, it's very basic. Doesn't do what I'd like. So I've done 541 kilometers since I've had it. Doesn't give me cadence. The app's very disappointing. Now I have to go back in, change it to miles per hour. Not ideal. App's basic, but it's there. That lock would have been lovely for my courier work, but there we have it. Off-road. Oh, it's a nice day. Really, isn't it? So the tyres are not off-road, but I've not had too much trouble with them, so I'm being a bit careful because I am actually delivering at the moment. But it will handle this. Just be careful of your left hand, because that's your front brake. Don't want to be touching that. But it will deal with sort of mild mud, mild off-road. Google Maps does take you on some interesting routes. Sort of makes your day a little bit more interesting as a food delivery driver. I would have liked knobblies a lot, but then again, I spend 90% of my time on the road. The Mudguards are awful, so that's something to bear in mind. There is a little black streak up the back of my delivery bag. I'll show you in a second. And the wiring that runs to the BMS from the battery is getting a bit of a kick in as well. Let me show you. See? And I'll show you my bag. But it's not awful, is it? But just bear it in mind, the Mudguards are just not quite big enough. That's a week. So something else to bear in mind, folks. These are all minor gripes. My rear brake light doesn't work, but the light is always on. So I'll get in touch with them and get back to you on what customer service is like, because I've found generally most of the brands, the customer support is less than good. But yeah, right, let's crack on, folks. Okay, the gears. Basic Altus shift set, 7-speed, but mine's 6. Because from there, no gear change. I need to adjust the gears at the back. And I'm going to do a video showing you how to do that. It's 2 screws, just keep forgetting to do it. That extra gear would be handy. So I'm going to do that when I get back. It's just started to rain a little bit. It's not the end of the world. I've been out in quite heavy rain on this without any issues. So I think it's IP56, so it's shower proof. Need to double check that. I might put that on screen somewhere now for you. But happy days. Okay, I've just hit 50% battery. I do have it unlocked, power mode 5. Oh, I've been resetting this, I've been going. So I set off at 318 miles. So I've done 18 miles there. But there is drop off on the battery. You do have to, there is voltage sag, where the lower the battery gets, you know, it does drop a little quicker. So I've done 28, 30, yeah, 18 miles, 50% battery. It won't get to 40, it will do 30 to 35, depending on how much I use the boost button, which we have already covered. But for this sort of situation, hitting that boost button does get you off the junction nice and quick, and will get you up to speed. Okay, charging. I'm quite impressed with this. 3.5 hours. It charges down here. If I can get the camera to it, there. Yeah, it's a little bit of a fiddle. Oh, it's the first time. And it will take 3.5 hours. The light will go red. That is red, looks orange on the camera. And it costs 12p at 25p a unit in the UK. So 12p for a full charge, 30 to 50 miles, depending on what power mode you're using. Happy, happy days. So there we've had a little bit of a look, and the good, the bad and the ugly. The good, the price, use my code DREADYSAYS to get £100 off. You'll get it for around 1100 quid. The range is good, 30-35 miles with it unlocked on power setting 5, so full assist. I can get 40-50 miles out of it if I try, with it locked at 15.5 miles an hour. Now, the sort of bad or the average, brake light doesn't work, but the rear light stays on. There's pitting on the front fork already, which is fine. The Mudguards are awful, as we've seen, but I don't get too ditched. Brakes were good out the box. I'm going to give them a little bleed, but they still work. I'm missing a gear because I need to adjust them at the back. That's the same with most of them. If they didn't bother at the factory, it's 2 screwdrivers. I'm going to post a video about that for you anyway. It folds up nice. The suspension at the back, well, the seat suspension actually works. It does its job. There's a little bit of play in the headstock, so I need to tighten something up in there. Mentioned the Mudguards. Brakes are good. It's easy to charge. The app is lacking. It says I can do 28 miles an hour. When I unlock it, it will stick to 20. I've reached out to ENGWE to see if there is a way of unlocking more power modes, which is usually the case. but this is the EU version. It does seem to be locked heavily down, which is a bit of a pain, but it does have firmware updates. We're yet to see one. That's another point. So all in all, I like it. The pedals are a bit naff. I'm going to upgrade them. Tiny little stubs on them. They don't do anything, so you want to get some better pedals. They are metal. The crank, that's held up. That's not done too bad at all. Tyres, I would have preferred knobblies, but I spend 90% of it on the road, so I didn't need knobblies, and I'm yet for them to slip out completely. Lights, quite good actually. I do deliver at night, and display's good. Grips, they're the same that you get on scooters and e-bikes anyway. Everything works as it should. It's not too heavy, about 28 kilograms. It's about average, isn't it? But all in all, I'm impressed. More content for this coming up, especially how to maintain it. Now I'm 350 miles in. There's a bit of work to do. But yeah, oh yeah, and oil your chain. It comes unoiled. I haven't yet. But yeah, all right. You all take care. We'll catch you for the next one.